I still feel like Omaha is 100% our home. Like we see all of our friends here still, and
yeah, we can just chill and be how we used to be like back in high school with our friends. So it's nice to come back because this is honestly the only place where we can do that, and where there's people who like we met before all this happened. So we know they're like genuine people, you know. So,
yeah, we were kind of hesitant to do a hometown show. We knew it would be kind of tough, but like eventually you got to get over that point. Yeah, and like who really cares? No one really gives. No one really cares at all.
About
so
what this like kid saying who goes to different schools.
Yeah,
like, you know.
And we know like our day one supporters, our friends, and the people from Westside are really supporting us. And I mean like yeah, there's jokes here and there, but we know like deep down like the Westsiders, you know, they're Westsiders too. We're Westsiders, so we're all like in the same blood kind of. So I don't know. We liked doing that. And
yeah, we had a lot of great support from Westside and from a lot of our like hometown friends, teachers, and just everyone, you know. So I mean, I think we were definitely very happy with the outcome of the show, and it was definitely a good hometown show because I mean that's all we could ask for is our support, you know. So
yeah, just like knowing, I don't know, the week leading up to it, I like had gotten some texts and like they were just like from people I knew and were like, hey, can't wait to see you. We like knew 10% of the people in the crowd, which was like something we've never done. It's always just like fangirls who like obviously know who we are, but we don't know exactly who they are specifically and stuff.
We haven't had like one-to-one like relationships with them and like grown up with them, you know. So I mean, it was definitely different, but it was awesome at the same time because you know you got to branch out, you got to perform in front of people who may not even know you from time to time. So I mean, I think it was a good stepping stone, and yeah,
we're glad we did it.
We're glad we did it for sure.
Yeah.
So I mean, we had the live band as whoever was there saw, and that is what we want to start incorporating into any upcoming tours, any future shows. Because
we just feel like it, you know, legitimizes the show a little bit more, makes it more of like a real show, and feels like we're like real artists up there as opposed to just like some Vine kids dilly-dallying and
with a little track
messing around on stage. Yeah. So we're trying to just become more serious and take ourselves.
Yeah, we're just trying to make it more professional, more polished. But obviously, we want to still keep our humor. We love just like interacting and being goofy on stage, you know.
Yeah.
Just because like that's what we like. We blew up because of like our personalities and because just of our humor.
Like humor.
So we never want to isolate that part of us because that's what kind of made us to this point right now. So we always want to stay true to our humor and always joke around on stage and never take it too serious. But at the same time, we want the music to be top notch. We want the show to be top notch, and we want it to be as professional as possible. I mean, I think the general reaction has been that our music has been getting better. And that's great to see, and that's awesome to hear because we have music that we haven't released yet that I think is even better than the music that is out now. So I'm just excited because every time we work with new people, it just escalates a level, and we are growing as artists because we are honestly like in the studio so much, and we are writing so much music. And
every verse that he writes is gonna get better, and every note that I hit, I'll hit it more exact, you know. So it's like
and he's taking voice lessons now out in LA, and it's gonna be awesome because we're really into music, and we've always been really into music.
Yeah,
and
so
now
like we wanna keep.
Now that we have this opportunity to do it for a living, I mean, we definitely want to take advantage of it and make sure we work hard and, you know, do as much as possible.
Yeah, don't let this opportunity just slip through our fingers because this is what we love to do. Why not make it a career?
Do you guys actually write your own lyrics? Because that's always been sort of
do.
questionable.
Yeah, we do. A lot of people, you know, I'll see stuff on Twitter and like, oh, like these are such generic lyrics. Like, you guys don't write these. Like sometimes, like in our older music, like Flights, I'll Give Flights. Yeah, that was a pretty generic song. We just like our first songs. We were just trying to grasp that audience and really interest like, you know, the basic audience that like we already had, and just make sure that they kind of related to our music too. But now that we almost have that music fan base, we can start like writing about stuff that we actually want to write about. Like as you can see, he came out with like this little solo like verse, just like this free verse that he just felt like writing one day, and
it was more serious.
It was more serious, and that's not just like flights to LA, like, you know what I'm saying?
You can definitely try and make stuff that people can relate to and that people can, you know, have a personal connection with, because that's what music is supposed to do. It's supposed to bring out your emotions. So I mean, we honestly want to start writing like Flights, like obviously we never took flights to LA with girls. So I definitely want to start writing about like stuff that's actually going on in our lives and real stuff, and we think that alone will just draw in more people because when you write about real stuff, like people can tell if it's real, people can tell if it's fake, you know. So I think if they can tell that it's genuine and we're actually going through this stuff, they'll want to relate with us more. They'll be a bigger fan. So I don't know. I think our music's definitely maturing. So.
I couldn't have said it better. That was nice.
What's to come?
I don't know. We're gonna try
more music videos than music, I would say, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
January, we're definitely hitting them hard. Our videographer Andre, he lives with us out in LA, and we're just gonna set up some music videos with him. He's a really talented videographer, so we're excited just to.
Yeah, we're gonna make music videos for like our favorite, our favorite of the
month of music.
Like 5 songs or 4 songs or whatever it was. And I think we'll make like 2 or 3. Hopefully try to make them like try to like completely do a music video for every single one. But I don't know. I guess more importantly, we're gonna try to start working on an album when we get back to LA with some of the best writers. With some of like the best writers in LA and some of the best people we could ever ask to work with. So we're just excited to write an album and make it mean something or mean a lot to us.
Yeah, because I mean, these last like 5 songs, we were originally planning to release this as an album, and like we have more songs that we haven't released, and we were gonna put it all together as a compilation. But then we sat down and we realized we're like, is this the best we can do? Like these songs, a lot of them don't even have similar themes, like the ones we've been releasing recently. So we want the album to be consistent, at least themes-wise, you know, more consistent genre-wise.
Yeah, not necessarily completely tell a story, but definitely have what you said, just that main theme and like that main feel that people can relate to. So
we just want to make sure when we release our first album, it's as good as possible, and we're working with the people who we know are going to take it to that level. So yeah, that's definitely in the plans for before summer.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, 2015 in general.
2015 in general.
Music and touring.
And of course, still our old stuff, you know, we'll keep posting Vines, keep posting YouTube sketches.
Yeah,
you know?
all social media content will just keep up like that.
Yeah, because as I said, we can never isolate that part of us, because that's what got us to this point. So we want to make sure we stay consistent with our comedy and what got us here. I mean, we're independent, and we've decided not to take a label route just because, I don't know, we kind of want to be like pathfinders. So I mean, we definitely decided to take an independent route, and we've been releasing our stuff through this website called TuneCore. Now it's a website called DistroKid, but they're both third-party release websites where you just upload your own music for just like a flat fee.
Yeah, anyone can just.
And so, I mean, when we release an album, we wanted it to be where we like have it for pre-order, and then a new track would drop, like get unbolded in iTunes, you know, like every week. But we really didn't know how to do that with this third-party website without the help of the labels. So we were like, yo, if we can't do this and do this how we want it, like let's just release them as singles.
Yeah, and at this point, like, the only person to go platinum, which means like 1 million record sales on an album, or album sales I should say, on an album is Taylor Swift this year, and the movie Frozen. So like, we don't really compare to either of those two things, so we were like, why would we not just keep putting out singles? Like, they sell amazing, like they sell better than any album.
Yeah, until we're ready for an album, like we don't see any point in putting together any projects. We want to make sure our first project is, you know.
Yeah, and we really want to establish ourselves as artists and musicians before we put out an album just out of nowhere. So like, people aren't really confused and like, why do these kids have an album? Like, I don't know. So we're gonna definitely put in the time and the work before we just throw an album out there, because we want it to be really good.
Yeah, and we'll definitely be talking to people who will help us be able to do that type of pre-order strategy I was talking about and stuff. So yeah, we're definitely getting the pieces in place with our team, and yeah, it'll be an exciting year.
Yeah.
So
like, one of us will come up, I don't know, this is just like a really specific example, but I remember this one time where we were in the studio, and like one of us kept coming up with like hooks, or both of us kept coming up with like hook melodies and stuff, and like we just couldn't decide on one. And today, this song that we were working on called Rendezvous, how do you say that word? I keep screwing that up. Rendezvous. And no, but yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, that song is still unfinished, still like kind of untouched. We've been like going back every time we go back to LA, and we're like, dude, this song could be so sick. But like, I don't know, there's something missing. So like, we're trying, it's just, those are the things that like, a normal person would listen to the song and be like, okay, yeah, this is a good song, this is like pretty vibey, whatever. But like, we listen to it and we're like, no, like, it's terrible because there's just that one thing missing. But if there were that one thing, it would be a good song to us.
Now it's really becoming like, yo, we want to make like
good music,
best quality
music.
So
yeah,
we're very hard on ourselves, for sure. We're perfectionists, I'd say.
Yeah. Our life, I mean, it's
really busy. I mean, we're doing something every day, that's for sure. Whether it be filming a new video, or
going
getting
in
the studio,
or having a meeting with some agency or some company or business or whatever it is.